Gotham Knights, the Batman Arkham game series, basically. The newest one coming out would be Gotham Knights. The developer behind Batman Arkham Origins revealed its new game, a co-op adventure. I don't know if you caught that.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Starring Nightwing. I love co-op games. I don't like multiplayer games, but I can deal with a co-op game.
So that's a big difference with this game, is that there is the main storyline that you play. You can play it single player, but you can play with two people at the same time,
right?
Playing this game. That differentiates it a lot, and I'll talk about it after you give your little review. But the Marvel Avengers game that's coming out.
Is that same way?
No, we'll talk about it. Go ahead.
Okay. Starring Nightwing, Robin, Batgirl, and Red Hood. I guarantee you get to play a little Batman, too. They haven't said that. But
I guarantee you Batman's going to be at the end of this game.
Or beginning, before he gets...
I don't know.
As they protect the city following the apparent death of Batman, they'll face off against the Court of Owls, which we talked about last week. That was going to be the main villain, based off of the comic series from Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo in the early 2010s. The game looks just like most of the other Arkham games, which looks great.
It looks very good. The gameplay looks very, very good.
I don't know how I feel about not playing a lot as Batman, but to be honest, some of my favorite parts of the Arkham games were playing as Nightwing.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited to be able to play as Nightwing and Red Hood
and Robin.
And Robin. Yeah, and Batgirl, to be honest. Like, I think all of them will be really fun in their own individual ways.
Why do you say her last and then to be honest?
Because it wouldn't be a character you would think I would like, because
really?
I'm so obsessed with Batman.
Just because she's a woman?
No, because she's
like,
not
you're fine
Batman.
with Nightwing and Robin.
I am.
But you have to be shocked that you would be even interested in being Batgirl.
Correct. Yes. Okay. You have to be if you're talking about me. Yes.
I think actually gameplay wise, Batgirl looks like one of the most interesting. She plays like the Batman character.
Absolutely.
And Nightwing's obviously going to be a beat 'em up guy. So is Red Hood. I didn't really get a good glimpse of the Robin combat.
They don't really show much Robin combat.
But it's
right
probably
the
Tim Blake Robin who's my favorite.
Yep.
Tim Drake.
Sorry.
Looks cool. I mean, there's not a lot to say about it. Watch the trailer if you want to see. And then there's a gameplay trailer that I sent to you.
Yes. I mean, the trailer I think is very good.
And the game. It looks like.
Besides just the gameplay, I'm just saying like the story that they show you in this trailer and the way it's narrated and everything about it is just very good to me. Here's what's coming out. Like, this Arkham game is blowing everything out of the water on the internet for games that are going to be released on new platforms. And immediately people started judging it onto the new Marvel's game that's coming out. Marvel's Avengers. It's a new game that's supposed to be coming out at the end of the year. I think November that game's supposed to come out. And then this Arkham game doesn't come out until next spring. But that Marvel game has been getting a ton of criticism because the character design is kind of poor. Apparently people are hating on Black Widow and what her gameplay and style looks like. And it's kind of a button masher, like we were talking about before. There's not much to it.
So is Batman Arkham games.
It is, but there's a lot more to do.
Yeah.
It's not a very linear game. You can jump around and go to different places. This is a little more linear is what it looks like. And they're weighing it more on the online side of things. Like, it's more online cooperative.
Yeah.
That's the only way you can do it. It's either online cooperative or single player. And people are hating on it because this game just came out and said, hey, you've got a co-op mode where two people can play together and do the whole story all together.
Yeah.
And the styling, the look of it, the gameplay, it just looks a lot better and more
It's definitely going to be big because in the gameplay trailer they're playing a little bit and he says this is about 40 hours into the game or something, or 30 hours in or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I don't remember what he said.
So it's going to be a big.
It's huge.
I'm excited about it for sure. I like the Arkham games. My only criticism of the Arkham games ever has been that it's very repetitive in your combat and stuff like that.
Yeah, the combat is.
It's basically
pretty repetitive.
Dropping down from gargoyles, snatching people up.
Isn't that what you want to do
just going
as Batman,
from
though?
Other gargoyles in around a room. But it's cool, and I'm into it. It's been a long time since I played one of those games, and they're fun to play.
they're very fun to play. I haven't played one since I lived in town, Mazan, at least. So that's been since probably early 2015.
Yeah.
It's 5 years, Chris. It's a long time. I'm going to have to get my thumbs ready.
Grease them up.
I'm going to have to grease up my thumbs, maybe work them out.
Get some pizza grease on there and start.
I'm going to have to do thumb lifts.
Yeah.
You know, where you just lay your hand flat and lift your hand with your thumbs like a push-up.
Yeah.
For your hands.
Yeah, you can get one of those grip strengtheners.
I'm going to need one of those. A small one.
Yeah.
I got to work up to the adult size.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know if my hand can fit around an adult size one. I've got small hands.
All right. On to the next news.
I'm doing thumb lifts right now.
I see that.